Today, modern dating is often celebrated as progress, right? But is it really pushing us forward or is it really just dragging us towards the dark abyss? Today, I want to break down modern dating and take a look at some of the cracks in black culture in regards to in regards to dating. Because if we're being honest, when you look at the state of the black community, it's not good. I've said it before. I believe that the black culture is trash, right? And what are some things that play into that or that we see are a product of that? Dating, relationships, how we interact with each other. Why is this holding us back? Why is this such an issue? Well, it's time to take a hard look at the truth. So basically, today I'm going to tell you why I think that black culture is trash in regards to modern dating, right? Basic Basically, in a nutshell, we're going to cover several key aspects that I believe are really key when we're having this conversation, i.e., a breakdown of family values, social media, and this outrageous hookup culture. Now, these aren't the only problems, but these are big ones though. Okay? Now, I will there are other things we can elaborate more on the delusions of people and their unrealistic expectations, but that'll play into social media and some things that we're talking about later. So let's go ahead and get to it, right? So first, we're gonna talk about the the breakdown of the family values. Okay, so let's look at this historically, right? What is the cornerstone of every community or every thriving community, right? It's usually family. When you look at family structure, there's a defined role and the importance of family. We see it in other cultures that the name that a person carries, it holds weight. It determines in like in reality, it can determine your outcomes in life, who you are born to. Family is important, okay? So historically, black families have actually been strong. They've been unified. They've been a united front. Maybe look, let's just be honest, right? It was in the times of slavery, in the times of Jim Crow, in the times of civil rights, in the times of segregation, these people were still better united and better families than the modern relationships and modern couples now. The family was a unit because they didn't have a choice but to be. But what's the saying? Times of peace create weak men. Weak men create times of war. Like, think about this. When we're looking at the structure of the community, the family is almost non-existent. It's the mom and the kids. There is no male. There is no father. And if he is, then we're the hyena culture because he's subservient to the woman. Somewhere along this road, the black community thought that it was okay to destroy the family structure. And we can only look at the results. You can only look at the results. Now, are there a lot of deadbeat men that are leaving families? Yes. But let's also remember, over 70% of these marriages are initiated by women. Over 70%. So it goes both ways, and accountability has to fall both places. What are we going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Now, honestly, that's a great segue into what I want to talk about next, which is social media. Because why are these women leaving, right? I believe that social media plays a part in it because it's broadened women's horizon, right? It's broadened men's horizon. See, before, people could only interact with who they could interact with. But now, with social media, you can see everybody's lives. You can see all these people. You can meet people you never would have encountered before. Get exposed to different things that you never would have been exposed to. And I believe that that plays a part in this because when you have these women who can live these lifestyles or appear to live these lifestyles, you have these men who can appear to live these lifestyles. You set an unreal expectation. Now you're comparing people instead of being satisfied with where you fit in life. Now you're comparing to the next person, but not just the next person. Like if you remember Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy's dad, he used to have a rivalry with Dinkelberg, right? But now in today's society, Dinkelberg could be 20 million miles away. Social media puts unrealistic expectations on things. It's absolutely ruined traditional dating, traditional courtship, all these things. It's made it impossible. And what's even worse is another great segue. Because now when people are living these unrealistic lives, nobody has accountability. And now you can get on social media and there are people that will uplift your bad behavior and justify your bad behavior. So now everybody's living with a lack of accountability and this super inflated hyper individualism where they're only concerned with themselves and they don't desire to to be a benefit to something greater like the community. As much as y'all love to go around preaching all this black power and all this black love and black unity, you move like an individual. This mindset that makes you like it makes you abandon your family, wreck your home. I'm just saying. I mean, there are circumstances. Maybe there are circumstances. But let's not sit here and just act like everybody fits into those circumstances. A lot of these stats, people are just selfish. You're not worried about your bad decisions and how they could affect people around you. You just worried about self. You're just worried about yourself. And you know what the sad part about it is? That the people that really suffer the most from y'all bad decisions, the poor decisions of the culture today, the poor decision of the culture from yesteryear up until now, is the ones that have suffered the most are the young people, the ones that are coming up, the ones that got to be born into the results of your poor decisions. When you celebrate certain people who promote lifestyles that are dangerous, guess what? Your kids are coming into that world. When you celebrate promiscuous women and rebuke and fight against classy women, with modest women, with standards, you make it hard for the young daughters that are going to grow up, the young nieces, the little sisters. You make it hard for them. When you go out and you act a fool, you get in the brawls and acting like Pookie and Ray Ray, you make it hard for the young sons. You make it hard for the young little brothers. You make it hard for the nephews. When does it stop? When does it stop? We know that there are studies that show 6 times more likely to end up in jail, 6 times more likely to not graduate college, high school, 6 times more likely, you know what I mean? These broken families, they impact. These selfish decisions have consequences. So let's just be real. How do we fix this? How do we fix this, right? When it comes to modern dating and Black culture, I believe that we need to 100% go back to traditional values. Bring back courtship, bring back actually valuing each other. This system is not going to work. It's not going to work. When you look at it, everybody is so non-committal. You're getting all the benefits of marriage without marriage. All these different things that play into it. You don't. Why would you value marriage? Why would you value the things that are supposed to be sacred, like family? No, people need to start promoting positive lifestyle. Start making this traditionalism look good, because let's just be honest, it does look good. When you see how chaotic the dating game is now, if you're not in that top 20%, you're not benefiting from it. You're a victim of it. Don't fool yourself, guy. Don't fool yourself. You are a placeholder. So let's just be real. We need to return to putting the family first, to putting the vision first, to putting the goal first, to putting legacy first. Maybe then we can really get somewhere. So I ask you, is modern dating trash? Does the very fact that Black culture chooses to embrace a trash system show that Black culture is at least somewhat trash? Now, I understand that people might get triggered by that, but let's just be clear. When I say black culture is trash, I'm saying it's trash because you champion and you celebrate destructive behaviors that lead to your downfall. What else would you call someone or something that is fighting for the right to destroy itself? What else would you call that? So yes, at the end of the day, we can blame it on social media. We can blame it on hookup culture, all these things. But at the end of the day, we have to be accountable and say, look, black culture is embracing these destructive habits. If the culture is going to continue to embrace these negative habits, then maybe we don't need to embrace the culture. Now, with that being said, I'm JayyRedd Unfiltered. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the platform. Share the video. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm off, but I don't think I am. But either way it goes, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.